How'd you end up in London?
I ended up in London because I remember like my friends and shit. These niggas came to my crib and niggas was flamed up, just wearing mad red. But then also I was like always getting suspended from school and shit, smoking weed, not coming home. You know what I mean? Just doing wild fuck shit as a fucking 13, 14-year-old. So I guess this must have been the last straw and shit.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas came to the crib all flamed up and my mom, I guess my aunt told my mom like, yeah, he's in the gang. Oh, they had on red, they the Bloods. So my mom was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? I guess my cousin was getting married out there, so I mean the whole family was going out there and shit. And then she was like, yeah, nigga. So after the wedding, we all chilling, everybody going back. It's like, nah, nigga, you're staying. I was like, what? I was like, yeah, nigga. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on until I was there. Like, oh shit, nigga, you ain't even going back. I was like, oh yeah, you go, you nigga with a one-way ticket. Like, oh man, fuck. And it's like now that I'm old, yo son, yeah, now I got hoodwinked, bro. And now that I'm older, bro, it's like, yo, like why the fuck didn't I just get my money out, just buy my own ticket, and just did? Like, you know, I'm going back home. Like, fuck that, talk about that. But like, I didn't.
Well, what was London? What was London like at the time?
Like, yo, honestly, it was at first. I put like this. At first, I was tight, like, damn, that was there. Because no kid wants to fucking get uprooted from where they live at. Especially at a time, it's like your formidable years. Like, you in 9th grade, about to go to 10th grade, you cool, you popular. Matter of fact, I don't even think I was going to 10th grade. I think I failed every class. I got suspended so much, I fucked off so much in 9th grade that summer school wasn't even going to fix it. I think I was getting left back that year too. They was going to scratch my whole shit in 9th grade. So, word. So, it was a lot of shit going on with me back then. So, when I went
your pops at this time?
I don't know. My pops live in London, but like, I don't fuck with that nigga. Like, he don't fuck with me. Okay. That nigga got a whole fucking bunch of kids. I mean, I got brothers and sisters. It's a lot of us he don't fuck with, bro. I find out I got new brothers and sisters all the time. That's a whole nother story. But, when I first got to London, like, you know, I was upset. And then my cousin came through, like, the first day. Like, the first day I was, like, there. Okay, you here, nigga. My cousin came through with some bud. And then once I had access to weed, I was like, alright, whatever. Because it was some gas. Like, it was better weed than I was smoking back in New York. And I always had access to it. So I was like, that was the plus. Like, okay, now I could smoke. I could smoke more. I could smoke freely. And I have a smoking partner. Oh, shit, it's going down. You know what I mean? So after that, I didn't really give a fuck. But I had to adapt. Like, I mean, like, at first, like, my aunt, like, she live in, like, where she live at is fucking boring, bro. So, like, that shit was just a no-go. But my other aunt, she lived in the hood. So at first, I had to just figure out how I could maneuver over to my other aunt's house. You know what I mean?
Like, what is the how do you describe the hood in London? Like,
I'm saying it's like the
like what's the makeup? Like, do you have like in New York, the hood was majority just black and Hispanic people. So what's the makeup
like
out
this.
there?
The hood. Cause there's levels to it. Where my aunt live is like more so the city. It's more people. It's more vibrant. It's more shit going on. There's all sorts of motherfuckers. You got black, white, Chinese, Indian. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a fucking city atmosphere. My other aunt live in a fucking. It's like a suburban atmosphere, but it's very slow. Like, my aunt is like, she's older, in 50s. I'm 14. It was like I couldn't adapt. Like, I had to be at my other aunt's house. You understand what I'm saying? So I just had to maneuver over there. However I could get myself over there, I had to get over there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's what it was like. It was cool because my sister lived over there. I got a lot of, brothers and sisters on my dad's side. But my dad lived there, but he only fuck with his little family, you know what I'm saying? So I was maneuvering with my sister. My sister lived in the hood with all the Jamaicans and shit, so I was over there, you know what I mean?
But so there's a lot of like Jamaican.
Hell yeah, it's a very, very strong Jamaican atmosphere.
Oh, okay. Man. And your background?
I'm Jamaican, fully. Both sides of my family. Yeah, but that's my background.
Okay.
So
what was like going to high school, and when you went to high school you were obviously rapping out there.
The weird culture shock thing about the high school was like when I went there, the motherfuckers knew I was coming. It was like, you know what I mean? Like, it was like...
Wait, did you come in the middle of the year, or you like...
Nah, I kind of, like, at first, my, they tried to send me to, like, a boys' school. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I was there for, like, probably, like, a month, but, like, I just stopped going. Like, I rebelled, like, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm not doing this. Like, you can't send me to a school with no bitches. Like, y'all got me all the way out here. You know what I mean? Like, nah, nigga.
Wait, at 14 years old, who are you putting this argument up with? Like, who are you talking to about this?
Like, everyone, my aunt, all that. Because at the end of the day, like, I have to get on the bus to go to school.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if I just don't go, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, what the Like, yo, I'm an explorer. Like, I like to fucking explore. Like, you understand what I'm saying? I can find my way very fast. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? The first day I can find my way. Once I walk out the door and go to where I have to go, once I get from point A to point B, I'm never going to forget how to get back.
Yeah.
So I can change my... You know what I mean? Like, I'm never going to forget where I started and how to get back. So I'm going to move around. Like, I'm in this foreign place. I'm just going to explore that shit. Okay, then, now it's time for me to go back. Okay, yeah, you didn't go to school. Okay, no, you're not going to school. Then when I do go to school, like, I'm smoking weed, and I got weed from my cousin. I can't remember how I had weed, bro. I had some bud, and I had that shit in the school and at home. My aunt found that shit. I just forced myself to get out that school. Like, I forced them to get me out that school.
How long were you in that school?
I can't even remember. If I say a month, that's the longest.
So what happened when you got to the new school?
These motherfuckers, they knew I was coming and shit. You know what I'm saying? They kind of knew I was coming.
Like, how did you... Alright, this is off topic.
Like,
how did you adjust to the accent, like, and the slang and all that shit?
It wasn't too much for me because I got family that lives in London.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, I see them my whole life when they come to New York. And I've been to London prior to this.
When you went to London, what was the style in New York?
Niggas was coming to school with Gucci shit on, like niggas playing basketball and Gucci kicks, the shot jacket, those sorts, bro. I'm like, whoa. I had New York like Jordans and shit, but like that shit just didn't resonate. Like,
so
like them niggas like, where you going with them space kicks? I'm like, yo, these are Jordan 15s. Are you stupid?